very important. Thank you, bud. It's what you said was very powerful. How important is to create positive momentum in your life? And who's going to speak on this is Don Holsinger, who's the, I guess, senior level director of the mortgage division of First Bank. We're trying to build some real momentum there, and Don's a big part of this. So, Don, build momentum in your life.
Thank you, Coach. Well, I hate to talk about momentum. I'm trying to stop that negative momentum on what you guys have been dealing with. And it is real estate is a tough market right now. In my world, in the mortgage, we've come off 2009 with an outstanding performance. Probably the biggest production we've had since I've been at First Bank for 11 years now. And so our challenge is to continue that momentum. And so what we did is we sat down with Evans and myself sat down and said, okay, where do we want to be in 2011? Where do we want to be in 2012? And we came out with some specific goals on where we want to be. And we started implementing that program and that game plan the first of 2010, thinking, okay, 2010 is going to be a ramp-up year for us to get to where we want to be in 2011 and 2012. And we started getting some key personnel in and getting some tools, and Coach Burt started helping us and growing our business. And then we got the gift that we got in May of this year, which is unbelievably low interest rates. And they have been continuing for the last 5 months. And so during this time when we've come off a good year in 2009, we got a plan for 2010. We got a ton of momentum, and it's carrying us through the summer this year with a lot of volume. In fact, we broke every month since June. We've broke records every month on production. So we've had the challenge of managing this and sticking to our game plan of where we want to be in 2011. To not lose focus on our networks of those people, to continue to love on those people, like you said, John, and not lose focus when we walk away from this time, that we don't we have to reestablish those network of supporters, advocates, and our top 25 list. So as we go and we're making decisions and we're looking to continue that momentum, every decision we make is to sit down every couple days and figure out, okay, what is our game plan? Do we keep our eye on the ball and don't be distracted with all this production that's going out, which is going on, and the daily problems we have with trying to manage that to where we want to be in 2011 and 2012. So we're executing our game plan. We are challenged to maintain our network, to keep those advocates, to use Coach Bird's systems, and what we do is we learn it, and as our loan officers learn it, to continue that in 2011. You know, I think we've got a lot of guys right now in our group, or a lot of people in our group who are tricked in being top performers. There's a lot of, it's pretty easy to be a top performer right now when rates are at 3.25 on 15 years. You can talk to anybody about mortgage and you can get their attention real quick when you drop that on them. So it's an easy, there's a lot of people who think they're really good at what they do, but what we're trying to do is keep them maintaining their network, so when 2011 gets here and the rates go up a little bit, that we can continue on our path to reach the goals we have for 2011. And then thirdly, there's a book called The Fish Philosophy. And I listened to that a long time ago. And one of the things that stuck with me is one of the concepts of being there in that time. We have a city president in Jackson, Tennessee, is where I live, named Curtis Mansfield, and he is an expert at being there for his customers, for being there for his employees. No matter what's going on at that time, he's there. You could go into his office and the bank could be crumbling down behind him. Like in 2008 when we had the tornado in Jackson and our branch got taken out, you can go talk to Curtis, and no matter what he was thinking about, he would be there for you and you would be 100% convinced that's all he's thinking about is what's going on with you. And so I think as we work on continuing our momentum through 2009, through this year, we're challenged with executing our game plan, maintaining our network, and then lastly, being there and not be distracted about what's going on for our customers, for the people that I manage, and the people we deal with on a daily day. Thanks.
All right.